I'm excited to announce the next shadow project for March, which is going to be focusing on abundance beliefs, shining light on your shadow, a path to abundant living. This program I'm really excited for. It is, of course, as you know, might know, the format of these programs are a month long, where we do focus on one specific topic for that particular month, for that particular program. And this one is going to be a very exciting one. And I'm really, really looking forward to working with everyone through abundance beliefs. Now, this is one that hits home for me when I was working in my corporate job for probably 20 years. I eventually grew into losing my sense of purpose and working towards success for all the wrong reasons. I wanted to prove something. I wanted to have a name in something. I wanted to create wealth. I wanted to have a certain lifestyle, but it was all for the wrong reasons. And there was a part of me, a very significant part of me, that was not fulfilled. Now, abundance is all that is abundant. And when we think of success, we can easily get caught into thinking of one thing: money. And money is a very dominant energy in our culture these days. And we can easily lose our way because of money. Now, success could also be reflective of accolades, of, again, having a certain name, having a certain status, having a certain persona. But oftentimes we may not find ourselves aligned fully with the life that we truly desire, aside from the accolades, aside from the accomplishments, aside from the money. So it's important that we have alignment with ourselves first. And everything is going to be a result of our inner alignment and how we truly feel about ourselves. And many times we might want to start a new business, but not be able to fully back it up because maybe there's a fear, a very subconscious fear or a limitation or lack belief that holds us back from fully stepping into success fully. Now, the startup culture has a 90% failure rate. 90%. Now, I'm not saying that is all because of our limitations and our lack and our low worth and these subconscious beliefs that are buried within our shadow, although a very strong percentage, I would say, does have to do with that. Now, if we are fully confident with ourselves, if we are fully attracting abundance because of our wealth mindset, our success mindset, our love mindset, which I'll get to in just a moment, then we will create success. Now, abundance comes from our view and our belief of ourself, our self-worth, our self-love, our self-worth to create success and enjoy life in all areas. Everything is connected, everything. If we only focus on one area of our life, work and money and prestige and accomplishments, then we're missing the point of life. But we can also become very unbalanced in the way that we work, in the way that we feel, and the way that we perceive our reality. Now, when we work with the shadow, this is all about breaking open new pathways to our reality, to our existence. And when we think of abundance, we have to also think of our greater life story. Again, how we feel about ourselves, how we love ourselves, our self-worth, our self-appreciation. And if we don't have that dialed in, and this is also coming from a very subconscious place, you may also feel, I love myself, I respect myself, but there may be also a barrier in there that may prevent you from fully stepping into the success that you want, or create the abundance, or create the lifestyle that you want. And as I mentioned, please remember, everything is connected. Everything is connected. And I want to say abundance as a broad term and lifestyle as a broad term that is all inclusive, especially to deal with success. Now, success is reflective of your inner worth, of your inner belief system, of how you feel about yourself. Can you accomplish great success? Can you put yourself out there? Do you feel free and limitless with your potential on an energetic level, on a soulful level, on a personal level? Get real with yourself. For myself, I felt like I could create success. I felt that I deserved success. I work extremely hard. If anyone knows me, I work very, very hard. I am very dedicated, and I can carry the weight of many, to really create the success. But there was always a barrier that I was up against. I was terrified of putting myself on camera. I was terrified of speaking up. I didn't even know what I wanted to say when I wanted to say something. I had so many limitations and fears that were in my subconscious that were holding me back. I was also working hard for the wrong reasons. I thought I needed to prove myself. I thought that I needed to create success to show that I could do it, that I could be successful. I was also in a career where I was just unfulfilled. I wasn't in my purpose. It wasn't the area and the industry that I was meant and born to work in. Now I am doing what I am born to do, literally, and I feel it. And when you are in your purpose, you are unstoppable. And yes, you will still go through challenges. And this is a constant journey. This is a constant journey. This is not overnight success. There is no such thing as overnight success. It can happen as a bit of chance, and we have to roll the dice a little bit in some regard. But as long as you are aligned with your purpose, you can overcome odds, you can overcome challenges. And it is, again, as I mentioned, it is a journey. It is constant fine-tuning. It is constant exploration. It is constant committing to the inner work, and going into, of course, the shadow, the subconscious. Now, the next shadow project, as I mentioned, is focusing on this. It's focusing on our belief system that we have buried deep within our subconscious that affects our reality, thus our level of success and the level of abundance that we can create. So if you feel that you are facing self-sabotage, maybe wanting to accomplish something but finding excuses, or becoming distracted easily rather than staying the course with the direction and the goals that you want to accomplish, or if you feel low worth, low confidence, if you are facing fears, if you are not in alignment with your purpose, if you are dealing with imposter syndrome or anxiety or stress over the success that you want to create, then this program is one that you will want to consider. This is where we go deep into those limitations and those fears. And fear is at the very root of a lot of this, of imposter syndrome, of the lack of purpose. When we're not able to find our purpose, we're also avoiding our true personal potency and power and potential. And so there are a lot of mechanisms within our subconscious that comes from early childhood, which we go into within these programs. This is a program where we go into the root cause, where we get to unravel some of the old beliefs that have been buried in our subconscious since early childhood, that have become hardwired within our system, that we live under without even realizing sometimes. And these are all the different layers that I have gone through myself. And the biggest one I find is the unconscious patterns. Those are the most difficult ones to identify and to break free from. So those ones do limit us on a very, very, very deep level. They limit us from feeling comfortable and confident, stepping into our future, making things happen, putting ourselves out there, engaging in conversation, engaging with the world. Those are those layers that are really deep within that become very sneaky, actually, when we're wanting to create success, when we're wanting to step into a new career path, when we're wanting to start a new business. Also, too, our body is communicating with us all the time. I can't stress this enough. Our body is connected with our mind. Our mind is connected to our subconscious. Then it all starts to move and starts to send signals throughout our body of resistance, of pains, of aches. So things like the knees, headaches, for example, a lot of stress, a lot of pressure within the body will begin to trigger when we're starting to cross the forbidden line. And the forbidden line is the line where we feel comfortable with a certain level of success that we've already achieved. But when we want to cross it, when we want greater success, when we want to push ourselves more, when we want to step out of our comfort zone, our body will create resistance. And this does come from the subconscious when we cross the line of our comfortability. And again, it can also come in as avoidance. It can come in as self-sabotage. It can come in as feeling confused, uncertain. It is so connected within our body and again, within our subconscious. So it is time to face our shadow in order to step through these limitations and to break free and create a new pathway towards great success. And success is all-inclusive. Love is all-inclusive. A better lifestyle, better health and wellness, better relationships, better relationship with self. And of course, the money is the end result. I will also be highlighting main topics of how the subconscious works, identifying the blocks and limitations that you have within yourself. Of course, acceptance of self, becoming really comfortable with who you are and really confident and really loving the real you, your true authentic self, finding your passion and purpose, addressing fears and limitations, connecting the dots from early life, creating a new pathway for success, and even techniques for manifestation, law of attraction, and even calming the mind and returning into self to create your abundant future, to create the lifestyle that you truly desire. Now, this is a program which is a month long. We have 2 sessions a week. In those sessions, there is going to be learning, there is going to be conversation, and then there's going to be release work. And I do the release work through the practice of Michael J. Lincoln, Dr. Michael J. Lincoln, who was a clinical psychologist and left an incredible body of work behind. It is work that I've been studying thoroughly. It has really opened my eyes to a lot within myself and within my reality of what I had been living under because of the restrictions of my past. And since then, I have broken through many, many layers. It is an area of study that I have really developed over a long time. And especially since my healing and intuitive gifts have really been increasing over the last month alone. This has been really heightening my ability to heal and to transform and to open new pathways for everyone to step into a greater life of abundance. Now, as my new real life hero, Bessel van der Kolk, has stated, language gives us the power to change ourselves and others by communicating our experiences, helping us to define what we know and finding a common sense of meaning. When we form words around our experiences, our traumas, our difficulties, becoming real with who we are, we open up for more. We open up for healing, for transformation, for more awareness within ourselves. And for a lot of us too, it's very common to not talk about our difficulties, to not be open. But as soon as we do, we open the door for change. We open the door for more. And sometimes it's really difficult to even understand and put words into place about how we feel and what is happening within us. And that's what this work does. It is hugely transformative, and it will open your eyes and it will open new pathways, again, as I mentioned, towards a greater life and greater abundance and well-being. So I do hope to see you there. If you have any questions at all, please send me an email. All of the details will be found in a link below. And again, if you have any questions, I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to working with you as well as we go into the shadow for deep, profound transformation.